Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University. Tulsa will kick off and we'll get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Nebraska's offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physical.
Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Burt. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Second down.
Off the play fake. Quickly complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cornhuskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man downfield. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Huskers have taken it inside the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
RPO complete to open the drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a draw. Creates a little room. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And I like that this offense is continuing to try to stay balanced and hand him the football and show confidence. He put the ball on the deck last week. They still rewarded him, still giving him the football. But, man, you cannot continue to put the ball on the ground and expect to continue to get carries.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
The Huskers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Huskers! They put the first points on the board. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Illinois came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Champaign had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but it certainly could have been worse.
Off-play action on first down.
Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got him. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
This defense has been gashed, and they are backed up again with a first and goal. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska! For these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He's going to let it go. Makes the catch down the right side. Here he goes. He's at the into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Golden Hurricane needing a huge chunk play to convert on third down. Oh, they're after him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. So they couldn't get it done on third down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. Got it near midfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Got his man out of the backfield. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Then the short completion brings up second down. Looking to fire. Safe little shovel pass. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. Punt is in the air. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Tosses it incomplete. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because, you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Third down coming up.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in at the 40. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge gain. Back to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now staring at a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The kick is on its way. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This one's complete. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He's going to take off. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll try the run. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabs it in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. To the air on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they get him down. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. He's looking downfield to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 20. That penalty cost him a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. It's complete. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
And first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tulsa trying to power ahead on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Safe completion on the screen. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on second and short. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Absolutely center cut.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty will back them up some more, half the distance to the goal. Wants to go up top. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Knocked off his feet. And the Huskers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Huskers will line it up on first and 10. Wants to throw again. A strike downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Burt. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Brings up second down.
Trying play action. Makes the catch. Oh, he's got some space. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Quarterback on the keeper. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. The Cornhuskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to take a shot on second and short. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wants to fire on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Marked out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Plucks it out of the air. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Play number 9 on this drive. Motion from the wideout. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And they've converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but a third and long is a different animal. Quickly complete. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on fourth down. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. This time he's got it. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Shotgun snap on third down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quickly to the tight end. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Going to sling it on second down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Second down, he'll throw it. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Durham. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete to the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Oh, the head coach has to be losing his mind after all of these penalties. Now it's 1st and 30. The quick out. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Tulsa checking to see what's in the playbook for third and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? The throw. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the first, and he's still going.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Bounced off his feet. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Tulsa. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's head back to the guys inside H.A. Chapman Stadium.
And the Huskers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Got a man, it's Durham. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They want to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. It'll be a draw. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Here's the handoff. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Rides to back on the option to give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Huskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Second down.
Makes the grab on the shuffle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
At the 23. First down for the offense.
Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's gonna go.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He'll set up to throw. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's on target and complete. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Cornhuskers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. After that big run, the defense answers. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Husker! And the route is on. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin would just steamroll teams.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. They'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They try to pop a run on the draw. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Going for the big play. And the pass was broken up, incomplete, and there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. This time it's complete. Push down for the tackle. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Got it, looking for the 1st down. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Huskers will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll run play action. Working that left side. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. He'll pull it on the read.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
To the air on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Strickland. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And this is the part of the game where you can really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll do it himself. Fights off a defender. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Running back searching for a hole. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Cornhuskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now they're going to throw it. Gets it out quickly. There he goes. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And the Huskers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. On the option. He'll toss it. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
38, Tulsa, 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. To the air on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Durham. Tackled there by the defense. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Got enough for the 1st down. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Plows through the defense. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got him this time. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got the quick pass. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Strickland. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Golden Hurricane needing a huge chunk play to convert on 3rd down. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Tulsa, it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
By the receiver.
The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away.
Formation to kick it away.
And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, using the quick game. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing 2nd and short. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's taking a deep shot. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.